charming as any Mr. Grinch. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain's full of silence. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch.
Hi, folks. I was just hoping you'd come back.
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!
Hi, folks. I was just. Hoping you'd come back.
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!
Blue and gold. Blue and gold. Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Up on the housetop, reindeer balls. I jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Blue and gold. Blue and gold. Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Oh, 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 blue and gold. Oh, 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 blue and gold. Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Top reindeer balls, out jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Oh, 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 blue and gold. Oh, 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 blue and gold. Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They'd never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as ugly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain's full of silence. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as ugly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain's full of silence. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch.
Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Vixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and stay your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blixen and all his reindeers pulling on the reins. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. So hang your stockings and stay your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight.
Yeah.
Make my wish come true. say. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is
Y'all
coming
sound
to
cloudy
town.
a little bit.
Read the list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty
Y'all
and
sound far away.
nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. You knows when you're away. You know
Hey, Reggie, y'all sound far away.
feeling better, but so we do all goodness say. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, much better now.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Much better.
Reading the list, checking it twice. Gonna
Yeah.
find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleigh songs tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleigh songs tonight. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleigh songs tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleigh songs tonight. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleigh songs tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing sleigh songs tonight.
I was just hoping you'd come back.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to CT Time. As you know, I'm your MC, Aziza Red, and today we have two awesome guests, but always be sure to support us on Anchor at anchor.fm/ctime for more and better episodes. But right now, this one is for the gamers. This is both the most needed and at the same time the least needed conversation to have. Reasons given is because no one knows how to have this conversation. There are a lot of connects to this, so hang tight as we give our input on how this conversation is really supposed to go, especially for the enthusiasts and consumers alike. True New Gen Gaming. What's next for gaming and development? And I know I already spoke on my two awesome male guests that I have with me. So if you guys don't mind, go ahead and introduce yourself. We do have somebody virtually. That means he's in the internet, y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Kenny. I was born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm currently living in Florida, in Jacksonville. I currently play on the PS5. I'm married with 4 beautiful girls, and I just like to, enjoy, co-op with playing, fun games and vibe with people. So that's basically my story.
That's awesome. And 4 girls, that sounds like karma.
Yeah, I mean, 3 live with me, but the 4th one is up in Ohio right now. But yeah, the 3, they keep my hands full.
All right, and we do have somebody in person.
Hi, my name is Darian Turner III. I play on PS5. I'm from Cincinnati. Currently, I have a graphic design and photography business in a reptile organization. It's also local here in Cincinnati. So,
A reptile organization? What are they ganging up to do?
teach people that snakes and reptiles aren't as harmful as most people think they are.
I thought the reptiles organized on this.
No. A reptile organization is an educational organization.
You got to get the small print these days. They are among us.
Yes. Well, yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited for the conversation.
But that stuff sounds really awesome. So you have like pet snakes and stuff like at your house?
Yeah.
Where like they're enclosed.
Yes,
they're not free roaming animals.
No.
Okay. Scary stuff.
I'll just show you some pictures. They're all on social media, so you can find them pretty quick.
Alrighty, I definitely got to check out your cute lizard pics later. But if you guys aren't following us, be sure to follow us on Clubhouse. But did you guys see the Game Awards yesterday and the GTA 6 trailer?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there anything that you noticed with the new game trailers?
Can you repeat that?
Kenny, is there anything that you noticed about the new game trailers?
Something I've noticed about the new games you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, some of them piqued my interest. Not all of them, but they got some good wave of games that's coming out in the new coming year. I'm excited for it.
That sounded suspicious. Okay, because we talk about the GTA trailer, and that's known for having the girls in Miami, and it's piquing your interest. What piques your interest?
It's different. I like how they are going into a new direction with that trailer, where the female is like she's like the first female protagonist for the entire franchise. So that's a new look for the new generation. I like the way that it's going, and it's a whole new vibe, and it's based off in Florida as well. So that's a whole new it's based in Vice City, but it's gonna be in Florida, or taking place in Florida. Is what I was told. But it's a new direction. It's just pretty cool.
Is there anything that you noticed?
I noticed that the map seems like it's going to be maybe 10 times larger than they had in the the current GTA 5 version that they have out now. So I'm excited to see the new city that we're able to explore, as well as the new graphics that it seems like they have in the new systems.
And if we're talking about GTA, then we have to talk about the controversy around all of the graphics that they said came mostly from AI. Do you guys have any thoughts about that, Kenny?
Do you mean like the old classic games you said?
No, they were saying that most of the graphics from GTA came from AI. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say like AI? Like computer generated or from our likeness. You know, when we get face filters and we do this and we do that and people tune this and then we're basically selling our likeness for free skinny pictures. And and now we're on the game, slightly skinnier. How would you feel if you popped up in the background of the strip club at GTA?
I wouldn't like that too much, and I'm sure my wife wouldn't like that either.
Exactly.
Yeah, that wouldn't be cool.
So girls being spotting their own selves at the beach and doing stuff and twerking on cars and people using their likeness. I don't know. I bet I feel like better if I wasn't paid in just a filter picture and me checking a box on accident. How would you feel if they used your likeness?
If they use my likeness without my permission.
But you gave permission when you signed up for Netflix.
Well, if I gave my permission and I saw myself in a game, that would give me a new perspective of what I could do with my life. So if there was something in there that's positive, like maybe, for instance, my NPC is sitting in a penthouse that I'm not currently in, it gives me the ability to visualize that and hope for that for myself in the future.
Half full, I love you.
Yeah, so there's a bit of a positive side to it, you know.
Alrighty, and with the new tech being made almost monthly now, there's almost no excuse as to why we are still getting concept trailers for games years before they drop. And then getting closer to the game's release, finally getting the gameplay trailers. Historically, there was no reason behind that besides politics, but now it's actually showing how close and how far their company has actually come in terms of actually making of the game. So do you feel like them releasing the game trailers early kind of just like make us fizzle out about it?
No, I think it could build hype for the future. The longer that people have the game in their minds, and a lot of discussions like this particular podcast, since we'll have millions and millions of people watching today, it'll keep the discussion pretty heavy, so people will be able to anticipate it and enjoy it even more when it comes out.
My thing is, like, that's the technology for today. Mm-hmm. The game is going to be released in a year or two. Mm-hmm. Why not use that technology for that time? Like, bro, the graphics for now are not going to really be as spectacular as they seem now in 2 years, you know?
I agree.
Same way Avatar lost hype. Mm-hmm. How do you feel, Kenny?
Yeah. I actually like how they did it. Like, they promoting it, they're marketing it, you know, early on. It gives us something to look forward to. 2 years seems like a long time, but it's going to snap and go like that. It just feels like a long time right now because it said 2025, but it's not that really long when you think about it.
But how do you feel about that issue that I just brought up about the graphics for today not being as amazing in 2 years? The same way with TVs.
Well, that's a very good solid point. But we're talking about Rockstar. You know, they are a very, very popular developer company, so I'm sure they're going to have it updated by then.
Hit it with a rebuff.
That's just my take on it.
So do any of you guys play sports games like Madden and 2K, FIFA Cup?
I unfortunately don't play any sports games.
What kind of games do you play?
RPG games like Warframe, MOBA games like Smite, and I see you play Warframe too. And I just started playing the Finals, which is a third-person shooter. Actually, I think it's a first-person shooter, but it's a team-based game, so it's pretty fun.
Kenny, do you play any sports games?
Not at all. I play competitive games like fighting games, like, you know, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, racing games like Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, anything competitive. I like to really vibe with people. Playing online. So I'm not really a Call of Duty type person either.
Are sports games toxic?
Is sports toxic? No,
Like you trying to like wind down, and here come the beef heads trying to relive high school. Like, is that what's going on?
Nah, I ain't saying toxic. No, it's just I don't vibe with it. That's my take on that.
Okay, I want y'all. I want y'all to be my girlfriends. Okay, so what type of people are on what type of games? Cause y'all be in the headphones, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, what type of people? Because I would assume like meatheads, you know, like I miss high school types are playing Madden all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that?
And the games that I play mostly.
They finna get kicked out the chat for talking to
Depends on
me.
what games you play.
Yeah, I was thinking that it really depends on the games you're playing.
And
Yeah.
so I guess you choose your own friends in the groups, and you can choose who's in your headphones.
Yeah, pretty much. And a lot of the games now are either duos or trios, so you have very limited amount of people you can play
I guess
with.
at least with the stuff that you're playing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So are you guys gonna buy GTA?
Oh, yes. It's a given.
Yeah, I'm still debating on it. To be honest.
Would
It's a
GTA
generation.
count as like a strategy game?
I'd say technically you kind of can, because my brother plays
Or would
it a
that
lot
be
lately.
Modern Warfare? That's like the same, but like in
Yeah, it
different
can be.
settings.
It can be. The way my brother plays GTA now is very structured. He gets his gang together and they run missions to get a very specific amount of money in a very specific way, and they just kind of maximize on their efficiency and their time played. So really, if you want it to be a strategy game, it can be strategy, or you can just hop online and chase people down.
Yeah.
You get that
I
all.
like people who play how your brother plays.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a crazy Virgo. But what are your doubts on getting GTA, Kenny?
I'm really debating on not getting it. I don't know. It's talking about $200. I just think that's ridiculous to invest into a game that amount. That's just my take on that. I heard it's like 3 different versions: $70, $100, and $200. So yeah, the last one I played was the GTA 5, and it was like years ago where my account got hacked or something like that. So that kind of like made me feel some type of way about the game. Mm-hmm.
So with GTA or any other sports game, do you think that you would get a better gaming experience if the game was just updated yearly instead of dropping yearly?
Yeah, that might be a better experience.
That's almost kind of what they're going to be doing with the new P5s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on now. They're not going to just really be letting you download the new game. You're going to think that you're downloading a new game, but it's just going to be like technically updating the hard drive because that's just one big old USB drive.
You got to go to the store every year to get a new Madden, new FIFA, new whatever. Call of Duty been releasing every year lately too.
And if you guys don't know, behind the scenes, that's my producer, Mr. Bunkal. He's our local nerd. And if you guys want to call in, be sure to just dial our number at 513-788-3910. Alrighty. So, this statement is not a diss toward the sports industry games. This is more so a hopeful sound of advice for the development team. Massive multiplayer online games like Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy, RuneScape have shown us that you can just keep updating the game. They have to also show that they can charge subscriptions, microtransactions, and loot boxes to generate and increase their budget build, meaning that the development team can still charge you $70 plus a year every time they do an overhaul update on the game and not have spent any extra money on the CD covers or distribution. So basically robbing us for an updated version. But I feel like games are too hard. No, I mean like when they first start. Like, okay, I have a toddler that game. So And I just feel like the very beginning of every single game should be for dummies and possibly toddlers, even if it's GTA. Because I don't want to sit there and explain everything to him. You feel me? Like, trigger button. You know? Come on, show him. Because I don't have time.
I feel that. In a way, if I could interject to that, I feel like anytime anyone starts a game, we kind of are like babies, especially if the game is too hard and we get frustrated and we don't finish it in one sitting, then, just like babies, we get frustrated and we stop playing. But eventually, just like with everything else, you grow experience. And if the developers did a great job of developing a game that got you to the point of using the hard-earned money that you have to purchase it, you're going to spend the time to figure out how to play it in the way that they intended, which is the whole point of getting the game in the first place. So I don't really care too much about what the price is because you're paying for the experience and you're really gratifying the fact that they took the time to develop a game that you would even be interested in without any of their education or their time or their efforts. It wouldn't exist anyway. So regardless of the price tag, I'm appreciative of the fact that it exists and I didn't have to go to school to develop it myself. I just get to use my money, pay for it, and then come talk to people about it.
See, you remind me that I'm in my soft girl era. You really do. No, really. He's like, oh my gosh, where's the grass that I can touch?
Hey,
I mean, on this couch spazzing. But yeah, I'm definitely in the point of my life where I feel like everything is art. So we definitely have to respect what the developers have developed and just, pay people what they're worth. There's so many people that enjoyed the game, loved the game, enthusiasts of the game, lived the game, on it for hours and hours and hours, and that's their main bragging piece about life. And then we don't want to pay the people that have made you obsessed and not leave the house or talk to your girlfriend, get fired or evicted. Like, come on. Pay those people their money, because this is really, though, we're over here talking about it, living about it, and we're upset that it costs some money,
When it makes the world go round.
And I feel like if it was cheap, people wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
The way boys brag about who got the P5 first and who girlfriend actually loves them is crazy.
There you go.
It's really crazy.
Yeah,
So do you feel like they should update the game, or are you fine with, buying it every year? Who is?
it depends on what game it is, where I would update my game every year.
Okay.
Like wrestling games.
Theoretical. What game are you willing to pay $200 plus for? I don't know.
I would say a good fighting game. Really good fighting game. Where it has so many characters, so much that I look forward to. Something that would keep me ongoing into that game. Where it's like, it's not repetitious, but it's more like it keeps you wanting to keep coming back for more.
Cuphead.
Hey, that part.
I've never won a battle.
Yeah.
Just practice, that's all.
For the record, I still have time to grind. If I did, I wouldn't spend any money on it. But I don't have time to grind.
Yes. Mine would probably be an internet breaking. I will pay any amount of money to see a Nintendo IP on any other gaming system.
I'll
Like
pay
put
$1,000
Smash on
right now
PlayStation 5.
for Pokemon MMO. I'll pay
Yeah,
$1,000.
Pokemon MMO, especially like on a PS5, that would be nice.
Yes.
Do you guys feel like you played a game that was the game of your generation?
Game of the generation. Call of Duty? Any of them through all the time, even though I stopped playing them.
You would put Call of Duty into a time capsule.
Kinda. Yeah. It's what got me started.
Come on now, we can't show aliens that.
There's aliens in there.
No, we can't show aliens Call of Duty, but whatever. Do you feel like you played a game that was the game of your generation?
I would say no.
No, you can't even say Super Mario or something. None of them are that awesome.
I like Super Mario.
We can show that to aliens.
I mean, I love Sonic. But the Sonic games just changed way too much.
The Nintendo 64 Sonic games were deep and wholesome. And they had all types of depth into them, and secret boards and stuff, you feel me?
And the music.
Yeah.
The music was too good.
Core memory music.
Core memory music.
The question was more so, what game do you think actually put your console to the test?
Almost got to that part. I
test.
felt like it was a good double question. I got this.
I didn't know how to ask that question, so yeah, that was on me.
When I read the first half, I was like, I need to ask that too. But like he said, is there a game that put your console to the test? It had your room smelling like Sharpies. It's like, nah, but yeah. What's up?
I'm gonna say God of War, Ragnarok. That keeps me.
That's scary.
On my toes.
I like that one.
But did it have your like PS5 set on fire trying to play it?
Yeah, like it really challenged you. You know what I'm saying? Like it really like get all your attention. But then it's like you can't even look away for a second without getting killed.
If you touch your PS5, like was your PS5 like a furnace after playing the game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a cooling station or nothing like that, but
room smell like
warm.
Sharpies.
It don't get burning hot.
That's a memory you can smell for sure.
When I play God of War, yeah, it definitely warms it up. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. For me, honestly, I play Warframe like it's the only game ever created. I try to get as many particles on the screen, as many abilities going all at once, and then you got 3 other people, and I've played it for over 10 years now, so it's like you try to maximize everything that you can see in the game all at once, and that one's had it going for a pretty long while. And I could play that game from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. There's just too much to do.
What's the best thing about it?
About Warframe? The customization, and now that you can have the core abilities from all the main characters mixed and matched on other characters, and they take like the one staple from each of them, and any old player that ever thought about it, that exists in the game now, and then the people that are getting into it have the ability to really customize the game to their liking. It's a very modular game.
So is that the game that you would pay $200 plus for if it got there?
Oh, it's been there. Like you could spend. Or you can use as much money
with
as
like
you want
mods and boxes and treasure troves.
And it's not pay to win. So it's like everything that you get from the game, it's accumulating into a collection so you can really not boast about what you have, but appreciate that you finally got it. And it means something because that's why they put it in there. It wasn't just for you to have it and then...
Do you guys feel like paid mods are like ruining gamemanship?
I don't
like
think
somebody
so.
could come and buy a bunch of stuff and buy a bunch of shiny things, you know, and buy their way to the next level.
It makes the experience better.
Yeah.
Like let's say you want a certain like a new suit or something like that, and you wanted to pay $5 for it. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what it is. Like it can be like DLC. The DLC would be $20. If you really want that DLC and play it and like enhance your experience, then go for it.
You gotta search the dark forest for days and find that DLC if you want one. That's how you get it. No. He said no, it's $5. It's $5, bro.
But it also made gamers lazy though too. Like instead of unlocking the characters, you know, you gotta buy the characters.
But then, what's the difference from that than auto aim and all the other stuff, the secret mods, the illegal mods? You feel me?
Right,
if you're gonna justify one thing, why not let everything roll? Like, oh, he got all that stuff, but I could still Achilles heel him and shoot him in this weird spot, and that'll be like, yeah, we finally did it, and he's a cheater, but we did it. Like, no, it sucks. Yep. And those are the people that are famous for streaming and all this other stuff. Literally cheaters.
Can be.
Basically.
I can see it on both sides of it, how it definitely does suck to be on the opposite side of being killed quickly because someone's cheating, but we all know that the cheaters don't get to play very long, and if that's how they have to win, you still get to keep your friends, and you guys get to figure out a way to, you know, potentially beat them in the future. Yeah, you know. And
they pay to get back to where they were.
Pay to win thing. I noticed in a lot of games that I started off as a new player, if you can pay to win, or you can pay to get a lot of new stuff, it just shows me what I can get. So if I see something that someone has and I don't know how to get it, I'm looking it up. And they had to go through using their money to get it. I figured it out the my way, and then I get, the appreciation for the fact that I did it in a gratifying way versus, just paying for it. And when I find out I can't just pay for it, I'll just buy it. Yeah, next time I'll tell someone they can just buy this so they don't have to go through that. So it goes full circle.
Right. And if you guys have any opinions on this, please feel free to call in at 513-788-3910. What's your favorite game out right now? You already told me.
Warframe.
What do you think would have made the game better?
If it came out sooner.
If it came out sooner and didn't cost $200?
Oh, it's free. It's been free since it came out. Yeah,
they should start randomly charging y'all $200.
That would be. They give away a lot of free stuff, a lot of free content.
But
you
that's
can even
cool.
Watch Twitch and get free Twitch drops.
That's really awesome, and I hope those developers aren't AI or something, and they're really getting paid.
They're all cool people.
Yes.
And did you tell me your favorite game already?
Oh, no, not yet. Right now, I would have to say God of War, the new DLC. I'm back on that. So, yeah, I'm heavy on God of War right now.
What do you think what would have made it better?
I would say seeing his son, his own DLC.
Atreus.
What's a DLC?
Yeah, Atreus.
What's a DLC? You just said it 3 times. Downloadable content.
Yes.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
Oh. So once the main game comes out and they add extra story, you can buy the extra story to continue playing or have a bonus experience.
Okay. And how do you guys feel about the game remakes and remasters? Ken?
I enjoyed some of them. I'm not gonna lie, but some of them it gets aggravating. Like the new The Last of Us Part 2 remaster coming out.
So with the remake and remasters, would a remake and remasters be the equivalent, but not really, of a 2.5 or update to the game? Or is that like an in-between demo? Like, I'm not getting it.
Sure. A
all of that
is more...
It's better graphics.
Yeah, they completely redesigned the game.
Oh, like I was saying earlier, throw a buffer on it.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
So it's like they gave themselves more time to polish the game, and then they can re-release it. So you have the opportunity to replay it again. Sometimes there's extra content. Most of the time, it's just like a reskin version of the original.
So do you guys feel like pre-releases are equally... equal as the actual release? Or is it like less graphical?
The pre-release can be an older version of the game, just like a beta can be an older version of the game. And when the final release comes out, it's typically the final polished version of that game. And then, like I said, a remaster would be like a polished version of the final game years or months later, however long it took them to do it all over again.
So... while there are a list of people who have never played the classics, not every single classic game needs to rehash. Just for a veteran and newcomer to become overly frustrated about the way games used to play, most games nowadays like that are considered classics, really just needed to be ported, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
What's a classic game do you feel like people don't get?
That they don't get that they should play?
Or that they just don't get? From Snake to Space Invaders,
Ooh, probably both of those two.
Literally! Oh my gosh, I answered it.
That doesn't understand what Snake would be, or the fact that you can play it with just 2 numbers.
Or Space Invaders. Both of those things are underappreciated.
Now, I will say they aren't dead, though. A lot of really cool bars, like Pins Downtown, has an entire arcade, and a lot of the arcades that you can see in, like, adult bars will have those classic games in them. So I've played Space Invaders within the past, 2 weeks, specifically because it's available.
Space Invaders as a remake or remaster, depending on which one you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, as, like I said, I have a young gamer.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves everything, but I have to make sure he at least seems like he touches grass.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely have all the classics on his phone. And he's Space Invader crazy, and we be doing 2-player and everything. It's crazy. But what's a classic game that you feel like is kind of slept on?
I would say Tomb Raider. They got the new remastered game coming out for that.
Mm-hmm. That looks good.
I'm debating on wanting to get it. It looks okay, but for the most part, I just think they could have just left it alone, like how it was. But overall, I think it'd be okay to pick up.
Is there a game that you think shouldn't have gotten rehashed?
I would say the Last of Us game, the part 2, and part 1. I feel like they should have just left it alone. They could have just kept it how it was.
What did they do to ruin it?
Made better graphics and accessibility options. That's it.
Do you feel like re-releasing old games with heavy backing and good distributors, but with just better graphics would be good?
Yeah, like some games, but if it just came out like 2 years ago, there's no reason why it should get remastered. That's what I mean. But certain like classic games like Midnight Club, remaster that. Like, come on, like bring us something that hasn't been played in like for years. Then we can like look forward to playing again.
So how do you feel about paying for the deluxe version of the game? Do you go that far?
That's what I mainly get. I like to get everything that comes with the game included. So I normally get the deluxe or the legendary package.
The first time.
For Avatar, for example. I get the most expensive version of that game.
Spoil yourself.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
What about you?
Yes, money really isn't much of an object when it comes to entertainment. So if there's a definitive edition or a deluxe edition of a game that I'm anticipating, or I've played a previous title in the past and I'm looking forward to a new one, I wouldn't mind using the extra money to get the full experience because you literally don't have it without it. And it isn't much of a justification, it's just what's available. Mm-hmm. So that's what it costs, I'll go for it. Otherwise, I'll just be happy with what I'm able to get, but I definitely like free games.
So games used to be released as is. It's now just as obvious cash grab, and that no one can no longer be ignored, especially with the price that has hit the current game installments as of late. So a lot of you both of you guys were saying that it doesn't really matter how much the game costs because you enjoy it.
Right.
And that's awesome because mostly men play the game. I hate to even say that, but good for you guys for even just, making sure that a small chunk of your life that is meant to make you relax or just to make you happy after you provided and went out into the world and been serious, that you make sure that you at least invest in yourself and your mental health. The game is me-day energy, and I love how you guys talk about it.
Yes.
Thank
you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate
it. That's awesome.
So I like the fact that they call it a PlayStation. And I realized that you could just sit and play on it and not be frustrated. That there's nothing designed about it that's supposed to make you upset.
That's a spell.
Exactly. So I'll cast it on myself to upset you, and it's not even a matter of skill. You're not enjoying something within yourself while you're doing something you're supposed to enjoy. So solve all those problems, and then you play on your PlayStation, and that's all you get. You just go play.
You guys, I'm only getting this feedback because I'm not talking to anybody that plays Madden. If I would have had Madden players and 2K players here, there would be red flags all over the place. Holes in the walls. I don't know. But because we have just like a different caliber of gamer in the building now, and no Madden players have cause to defend themselves, then I guess that's just what it is. Alrighty. So, for just one game every 3 to 5 years is not a way that it should be in any form of entertainment. But then again, maybe I should touch more grass. Thank you guys for joining us at CT Time. I really appreciate you guys. Shout out?
Warframe, always. If anybody knows me, they know that.
We're going to get you a hat and a shirt, and then we're going to tag them, and then you're going to get mugs and content stuff.
I'm one of the main characters in the lore, and then she went from the community director to the actual, I think, game director, because they went on to bigger and better things, the main guys. But yeah, her stories are too dope. Everything about the game is amazing. So, like I said, anybody that knows me knows that that's one of the main games I play. So. Yeah, Warframe. And my gamer tag is Darian_.
And Kenny, any games that you want to shout out?
I want to shout out Tekken 8 that's coming. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a nice new direction with fighting games, and I'm really excited to play that. So, anybody looking forward to playing Tekken 8 with me, just add me on PlayStation. It's King_Bates_89.
Okay. And yeah, I'm a dork. I play stuff like Little Big Planet. And like I said, I got a tiny gamer. So I guess I'm a Lego head now and doing stuff like that. But that's right up my alley because I feel like my generation is really more of like an app-based gaming generation. And I love that for us, Like app games are the sugar honey iced tea. And I probably would pay a good amount of money to play Flappy Bird one more time, just so I can flex about having Flappy Bird, just the way that Kenny buys stuff to flex on everybody with his mods. Did you get the P5 first?
Not when it first came out. I had to end up getting it 3 months when it released.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
I got mine a couple years.
Yeah, it was already sold out, so it's kind of hard to get.
A couple years after they came out.
The new
PS5.
PlayStation.
Yeah, they're old-ish now. It's been a few years.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they didn't come out this year. I got mine this year, actually. Yes, just a few months ago. Yeah, I haven't had mine longer than 5 months.
See, 3 weeks for me, so.
They're really nice.
It's I'm so used to my experience on Xbox, so I'm not.
I see. So you're not playing yet on your.
They start getting real suspicious. I don't know. You can tell Android's their first choice.
Please don't go into 2024 with an Android. Anybody.
I wish that you told me that PS5 didn't come with Pandora.
No, but we do have Spotify. And you
that's another thing. What's up with all the games that you can't play music in the background anymore without subscriptions and other stuff?
That's just
you have that on. And the PS5 when you listen to music on Spotify, it's unlimited skips.
Gangs were pirating, even though they said no. Because I remember us pirating and having the whole Lil Wayne everything on the game system and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls of music that played forever. You can't do that no more.
Nope. I think you do it on. Nope, I'm not doing that. PS5 is legit. They're as legit as you can be. So.
You think they'll shut down our stream if you tell everybody how to go a back way?
There's almost actually you can't backdoor to 5, but still.
Follow us, y'all.
I'm
we don't tell you.
Backdoor to 5.
We definitely not gonna tell you on this stream, but you can follow us on Clubhouse. And I guess we got you.
Either way, I do like some games. I'm playing Spider-Man 2 right now, and I'm enjoying the traverse.
What's your favorite classic game? I didn't ask you.
My favorite classic game? Super Mario World. Best game of all time. I don't care what anybody says.
You show it to aliens?
Heck yeah.
See? That's the test. If you're like, oh, I can't show this to aliens. No, it's not a classic.
It's my first child. They're going to know about Super Mario World. Besides that, that's all I got.
But yes, our next stream coming up, is that the final episode of the season?
It's the final episode of the year.
Okay, final episode of the year. I want to end on a game show.
I'm thinking.
Can we game show? Because I have a whole bunch of games.
I'll find out something we can do.
I have games. We just need people.
You got so many games.
No, why can't you just trust me? I'll bring all my own props and do all my own stunts.
It's a talk show. It's not a TV show yet.
You know how it happens.
I do want to recommend Duet Night of Beats, though.
And we haven't had rappers all year.
Yeah.
Did we have rappers this year?
No.
He got a problem with y'all. I love y'all.
I don't hate rappers. I hate hip-hop. I don't hate rappers.
He be trying to get me beat up. But I would love to have a game show, so I'm calling all rappers. It's like, nah, quit. Leave your gun outside. Come in for a game show. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna be a blast.
So
But
new
yes.
game coming out next year, you guys should try out. It's called Duet Night of This. It's basically Warframe, but it's Warframe people who are instead waifus.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's like waifus and Warframe at the same time.
I'll have to check that out.
I wish games did collabs. Like, you know how people do like the art smash ups, like SpongeBob One Piece. Bro, release that.
Smite does that.
Street Fighter Tekken collabs.
Yeah, they did that.
That makes sense though, you know, or like Royal Rumble and like I don't know, Samurai Jack.
They did Pokemon with another game too. Yeah, they do a few collabs. It really just depends. Like again, that's all licensing and all that. That's a little bit harder to do.
When Marvel went through the multiverse, all the games should have too. That would have been fire.
They've tried.
Oh, Fortnite. Fortnite's like
Yeah.
a Fortnite
Yeah.
game right now.
Hey, we can show Fortnite to aliens. I think they get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fortnite's been
they
here
probably
long
would.
enough. Everybody's got roaches somewhere.
I can see that.
Wait.
Give Fortnite to the aliens so they can have it on the ship.
Either way.
That's funny.
Yeah.
This is just reminding me that I have to finish Pixels.
Lego World is good too.
Yeah, Lego has
And Wreck-It Ralph Energy. Now I'm thinking of all the collabs gone wrong.
Just any Lego game is a great game to show anybody. I don't
Disney
care.
All Stars. That's a collab going on. They should have stopped while they were ahead on that.
Just Dance. I will show Just Dance.
Just Dance, yes.
Yes.
Specifically the PlayStation 2 version with the plastic.
See, they have Just Dance Unlimited now, so I'm like, just
Just Dance. Just Dance.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Just
gosh.
Dance. That's a good generational one.
I was never good at that stuff.
We had to get good at it, my brother and I.
Do you guys bottom dance or how you guys bottom dance? Like, do you move your feet or your arms?
Oh, like regularly, like in the wild. I don't think. I try to do
No, because like Just Dance for like feet dancing people.
Well, we just need
I'm an arm dancing person.
So you need more like a kind of thing. The weirder
I don't know. It makes me. But yeah, y'all both look like feet dancing people.
My boots.
Yeah, I do that a little bit.
You a top half dancer or a bottom half dancer? You good at Just Dance?
I'm in the car right now, so.
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
Dang! On the spot! Dang!
yeah, I'm chilling in the car.
My bad. I ain't mean to call you out.
Typical Zoom interview.
Right. You almost got in trouble.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I don't know if my crest is gonna roll. I do apologize.
What is it?
Sounds like my crest is gonna roll.
Okay. Well, once again, thank you guys for joining us on CT Time. My name is Ziza Red. I want to say thank you to our super awesome guests that joined us today. And until we meet again, CT. Peace.
All right, thanks for your time, y'all.
Thank you all. Have a blessed night.